morning, and as we roll up to Oshit Corner, it's the second weekend in October, which means it's the classic motorcycle show at Hampton Loade station. So that's where we're heading. A quick stop for petrol on the way. Now there's a pedal file up in front, so everything's doing a fairly quick walking pace. And it's not the cyclist that's the problem, it's the car driver that's too scared to pass the push bike. There we go. That motorist can do it easily and safely, why couldn't the others? Ah, Kinlit Village Hall, which can only mean one thing. Looks like we're having breakfast at the cabin. Quite surprisingly, there's only one bike here. A few more turned up a bit later on, along with a load of scooters, which I thought may have been going to Hampton Loade, but we never saw them later on. I opted for the medium breakfast, which was more than enough, thank you very much. Any road, we seem to have found Jonathan, so Hampton Loade's only a few more around the corner, so let's head in that direction. Ah, there's a few bikes here. I thought there may have been a few more, to be honest, the way the weather is, but perhaps it's a little bit too cold for some of them. Anyway, let's turn round, park the Guzzi up, and then have a nose around. There's quite a few familiar faces here. Couple of Royal Enfield 650 shotguns, which are owned by Gaz and Ken, a couple of folks who used to be in the club, and to be honest I love them. I think they're excellent machines. And there's the Guzzi and Andy's overhead cam special. Oh, I do believe that's Dave's 350 Meteor. Royal Enfield Bullet, and there's Jonathan's Meteor, and there's the new Gorilla of Steve's.
No, you get me one.
And there's a group of Enfield riders discussing the finer points of their machines, or as we refer to it, talking bollocks. And a quick look around Hampton Loade station. There's Graham with his new BSA Gold Star. This fellow was having a bit of trouble with his clutch earlier. Do hope he got it sorted. I left the audio on normal there, so you can hear Graham's Gold Star. Yes, still discussing the finer points of Royal Enfields. This is the Paddock Railway at Hampton Loade. They very often have live steam radio control models working here. And a bit of a small scale rail disaster with a derailment there. But they soon got it sorted.
So we used to do all that.
Next door neighbours skip up.
We've got some that want to cut it up. I must admit, I do like these live steam models. Oops, and another rail disaster there. And a non-steam model. And there we go, with the full-size railway in the background. I dare say a lot of time and effort has gone into making this. It's certainly impressive, I'll give them that. Ah, success. No derailment this time. And just for good measure, here's the real thing. All these steam trains and motorbikes can only mean one thing. It's time for another cuppa. So this time 6 of us head off for the Witch on the Water tea rooms at Daniel's Mill. Namely Jonathan on his 350 Classic, Steve on his new 450 Gorilla, Andy on his overhead cam 350 Special, me on the Guzzi Nouveau Falcone, and Ken and Gaz both on Royal Enfield 650 shotguns. So the next stop, the Witch on the Water. Those nice people in Sweden have a word, fika, which basically means to sit and have a drink with friends and family, usually with something sweet on the side, such as coffee and cake. So there we go, that's what we're going to do. Right, all full of coffee and cake, time to head for home. And Steve on the gorilla is the first one to leave. Followed by Jonathan on the Meteor. And then it's Gaz and Ken on the 650 shotguns. Whilst Andy and myself make up the tail end. There we are, closing time, just as he's carrying the sign back to the tea room. And as we approach Oshit Corner, we slow it down and quieten it down because there's a couple of Aussies. Any road. It's been a decent day. Started off a bit chilly, but it's been dry. There's a few interesting bikes at Hampton Loade. Quite a few familiar faces too. And we had a nice cuppa at Daniel's Mill. So I think that just about wraps it up. So until the next time, see you later.